Welcome back to Jammin' Games. I am Steven. He is Wyatt. We're watching a match between the two of us. Wyatt on the left, Steven on the right. Wyatt's playing... Wyatt, what are you playing? Lantern Control, because he's a dirtbag, scumbag, idiot, and no one likes him. And he thought this was a great way to let everyone know this. And so, I'm leading off with Amulet. Wyatt has a bunch of discard. I have a bunch of... You take an Abundant Harvest with the first one, and a...
Dryad for the next.
Dryad for the next. That seems like a stupid decision that an idiot would make. So I have the Urza Saga into an Azusa with no extra land drops, which is a pretty sticky situation.
Well, I have an Urza Saga apparently too.
We all do. Everyone's playing Urza Saga now. So you're going with a thoughtseize. You picked up my Titan. So now I am just on the...
Make some tokens plan.
It's all tokens all the time. Azusa gets in for one. This is one of the things I think is pretty strong about this. Here's an ensnaring bridge. What an absolute delight against your friend who doesn't run main deck artifact and enchantment removal.
You have Valakuts and Dryads. You're fine.
I do. I am just fine. So I do still have Valakuts as an out. And
you attempted to tutor for one with your Urza
Saga. I knew what I was doing. I wanted that card.
You have an E-map. That's what the E-map's for. Unless you drew it. That'd be great too.
I've done that occasionally. Getting a map here. Passing back to my friend Wyatt. So this deck, Wyatt claims this is a defensively excellent deck.
I don't claim that.
No one can tell you you're wrong. This is a good deck. It's strong, it's powerful, it's virile. It's everything you want in a deck.
It's virile?
Yes, I did, Wyatt. So I'm revealing a
Dryad, and I was like, I have to make you shuffle.
You gotta make me get rid of that. You have two ensnaring bridges. I think you exile the bridge with your pyxis a second ago, because you didn't want the third one.
No, you don't need a third bridge.
Well, yeah, if you're...
You don't need the first one, really.
Game one, you just, whatever. Here comes Azusa for one. You're pyxising. Or you're just blind.
I knew what my top card was, which is why I pyxised. I knew my top card was a swamp, so I had to exile it.
That's me being really upset. And I guess I'm Summoner's Pacting in response to your...
To my Inquisition, and then I also have a thoughtseize.
But then you also have a thoughtseize. Outstanding. Just perfect. So now I have to pay to not lose the game. And I have been thoughtseized.
This is one hell of a game.
It is. Oh, this is how all these games go.
Yeah.
You kind of just lock it up. And then...
It's not locked up right now at all.
No, it's not.
There's the lantern, though.
You can fade two good draws, one good draw. If I have two good cards in a row, you're in trouble.
I mean, now that I have a second lantern, I can make a shuffle.
Yeah. There's a few ways that you can't lose this game. So we're just kind of doing the backy forth thing, where if the card takes engineered... What is it?
What word are you trying to say, buddy?
Ensnaring Bridge. If the card beats Ensnaring Bridge, you mill it.
Yes.
If the card does not beat Ensnaring Bridge, it gets to stay on top of my library.
Yes.
And this is how the game proceeds for some while.
Until you decide that the game has ended.
And generally it is. And Wyatt has win conditions. And
you don't have to win through milling, but
you can.
It's just that most people will stop when you start to mill them enough.
Yeah. I'm taking a look at my graveyard and deciding I've had enough of this shit. It's time to move on in my life.
I also like to surgical your Dryad that was in your graveyard.
You don't get to do that because I conceded. You can't resolve any more spells once the game's ended.
All right, well, here we are. I think I've mulliganed. Wow. That was not good for Wyatt.
No, dude, that's what you want to see. Here comes just a Saga on one go.
Yeah, your play was not great, huh?
Maybe I'm planning on picking it up. I'm not sure.
Saga on Lantern go? You're not revealing your... Okay. I was like, you're not maintaining the board state.
Oh my god, I hate this game. Yeah. It's your favorite thing to do. You get to harass your opponent so much with this deck. Do you run Relic of Progenitus?
Yeah.
Yeah, so you get to make them exile a single card from their graveyard.
It's between Relic and Soul Guide Lantern. There's a few different builds.
So I'm revealing a very thought-seizable hand that had an Explorer and not else. So there's a few reasons that Amulet Titan, this build specifically, is okay against Soul Guide Lantern. And one of them is Abundant Harvest, which is that you can kind of guarantee yourself a draw your opponent doesn't get to dictate.
Yes. Anything that draws multiple cards, you can't dictate it perfectly.
Yep. And you have Summoner's Pact, so if you can sandbag one in your hand, maybe you can get an answer to the things they have before the game ends. But also, none of this is going to matter. Why? It's just going to control your draw and the game's going to end. So here comes a codex shredder out of Wyatt. So he's got the shredder and the lantern here, and you have to make a decision between giving me a Titan and maybe thinking I don't have the mana to cast a Titan. Oh, so it just doesn't matter. Well, you mill it also. And look at this. 2 good draws in a row.
I don't remember what I was thinking of these games, so I might make you shuffle here. We'll see.
I think
I'm counting your mana.
Yeah. You're trying to figure out if I can get to Titan next turn.
Because you can Dryad, I think, next turn, which I think I just accept.
Wow. So I had Titan, Summoner's Pact, Titan all in a row.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yep. Summoner's Pact here. I think I get the Dryad because I'm trying to...
Valakut me out.
I think that's one of my outs in this game. Although
I don't have the bridge yet.
No, you don't.
But you don't have the mana to cast Titan.
I don't have Titan this turn either, though. Yeah. And so I can, like, if I try and go wild, I just miss a... I miss both a Urza's trigger and a land drop, which makes me 1 turn further from getting the Valakut win. Oh, I think this is the game I rage scoop.
It is.
Okay, so this game ends abruptly because I forget, for whatever reason, I forget that that you have an Urza Saga too. The Urza Saga.
You forget that my sagas are bigger than yours because I actually run artifacts.
Yeah, that's what happens, and I rage scoop here in a second. I would not forget this one for somehow. And so Wyatt mills me to get the Abundant Harvest off the top. I'm playing hands up. You can see I've got nothing but lands down there. And I resolve my Urza Saga. I wish Urza Saga gave me a draw step that you couldn't control. It doesn't, though. You know?
You get to search. That's like a draw step I can't control.
It's fine. I guess that's fair.
Yeah.
And so here, I have a decent spot, assuming I don't attack my Dryad of the Elysian Grove into Wyatt's construct of the Urza Saga. And wouldn't you know it,
I do this so confused too, because I'm just make this construct block.
And then I'm not sure how fast I tilt off the face of the earth, but you see me, I'm twitching a little bit. Yeah. So I do believe that this game is over. Wyatt's has it still close from this point, but I think that he can probably set up a lock. Oh no, I attack again and I get blown out again!
For some reason you decide to just keep attacking.
I just forget.
I have 2 6/6s and you have 2 4/4s.
Yeah.
And, you just jam them in.
Well, it's their power and toughness is both star. Why would star be different values? It doesn't make any sense. Again, this is the first time I played with the card. Do I send him? Oh, I do.
Yeah,
look at me looking at the camera! No! Oh god.
I'm just I just block and you're
concede. Cool. All right. Thanks for watching me do that. We'll see you next time.